Saturday.
Housing prices are down. It's easier for people to stay in their houses.
Oh, it's raining. There it is.
Right there.
Yep.
Severe substance. House. Dad has been involved in helping homeless folks for, I don't know, 25, 30 years.
Close to 40, actually.
Close to 40. Yeah, we're getting old. And has been through quite a few things himself, both in after the Army and recently. And has been an observer and a participant and a critic and a voice and an advocate for many things. And so he basically knows everything that's been going on in this town.
We started this thing in the soup kitchen. We started in 1970, pretty much in our house. It was over on El Paso Street at the time, and all of us were working at some job. There's a half a dozen of us in the little community. We were working at some areas in the city, just in our regular employment. But when we would come home at night, there'd be 8, 10, 15 people sitting on our front porch. We'd have supper at our house at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and for these dozen people that were sitting on our front porch, and it was kind of nice. We'd come home from work, and they'd just sort of be sitting there and say, "Hi, Steve, how'd your day go?" "Fine. What's for supper tonight?" we don't know. Had a lot of beans and rice in those days.
Process, and I think that's, and I mean this like so nice, like the food tasted good, but that's the only time I think I've ever like had to like kind of like make myself eat, because I felt that if I didn't eat, like it's a slap in the face to the people that are volunteering there, or just like what that house stands for. And it was just, I don't know, a lot to like look at, and it just a lot.
Well, it looks like a margarine. Good time to go inside. So, this is Haven House. And Haven House is a little offshoot of the Leisure community, not directly involved. This is the back of the Bijou House. This is the Bijou House. This is kind of interesting little area. This This is an area that the Bijou community put in pretty early on when they were living in this house, because there were homeless people that they knew and there were their friends who died. And when you think about it, you know, homeless people die, and sometimes their family has no idea where they are. The guy we saw over in Antlers Park, the guy who won't even talk to anybody, nobody even knows his name. Nobody has any idea where he's from or what his story is. And so this is a resting place for many homeless people that the Bijou community knew over the years.